Welcome you all to this video on CNC program for milling. Myself, Dr. R.O.K. Julius, Assistant Professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering of B.S. Abdur Rahman Crescent Institute of Science and Technology. Kindly watch my previous video on Introduction to CNC Programming before entering into this video. The basic G codes and M codes used in this programming has been discussed in my introduction video. The function of the codes is detailed there. It will give you a clear picture on the various functions of the codes. Let us see a simple program to perform milling operation. The question is, write a manual part program to perform condor mill using linear and circular interpolation in a CNC milling center. The end mill cutter dia is 6 mm and depth is 0.5 mm. So here the profile is given and a specimen of 100 cross 100 units in which there is a profile condor. We have to follow this condor. So remember that here the tool is going to plunge for 0.5 mm and follow this profile. It is not following this profile in the end surface. Okay, there is a difference. It's not the circumference of the circle tool is not going to touch this. Okay, here it is going to plunge and follow. Okay, now the profile, it is very simple to understand. We have to take the origin. Okay, the coordinate system is very important. We need to first define the coordinates. So let us see this diagram in the right side and understand how the coordinate values are calculated. So in this particular problem, we take the left corner, okay, left bottom corner as the origin point 0, 0, O 0, 0. Now the first point is taken as A. The cutter will start from A, which is at 30, 15. Okay, in the diagram it is given as 15 plus 35. If you look at the bottom in the given question, there is a 15 in the x-axis, then 35, then the R20. R20 means it will be radius 20. So 20 plus 35 plus 15 will be 70. The remaining 30 is there. Now as per the diagram which is positioned in the center, so we give 15 units in both the left side and right side. So actually even if you calculate the vertical height is actually also 70, balance is 30. So the profile is positioned with a gap of 50 units in all the four sides. Okay, so first understand that. Now A will be, so 15 plus 15, so 30 in the x-axis and 15 units in the y-axis. So here we are moving towards the left. Okay, normally in many programs they will move towards the right. Here I am taking the left side from A to B. It is a linear interpolation. Okay, A to B. In the diagram it is given as 15. Again the other value, vertical value is not given, but we calculate it. Okay, 40 plus or 15 plus 15, so the balance will be 15. So for B the coordinate value is 15, 30. For C it is plus 40 in the y-axis, so 15, 70. Now for D it is a circular arc. Okay, x-axis it is R15, so in x-axis we will add 15 units, so 30, 15 plus 15, 30. In the y-axis we add 15, so 70 plus 15, 85. So the coordinate position for D is 30, 85. Now it is plus 40 in the x-axis, so 70, 85 for E, and then again a circular arc which is R15. So in x-axis 70 plus 15, 85. In y-axis 85 minus 15, so it will be 70. So the coordinate for F is 85, 70. Then it comes down for 35 units in the y-axis. So x value will be 85, 35 for G. Okay. Then again a circular arc which is of radius 20. So in x-axis it moves towards the left. So 85 minus 20, which will be 65. And y-axis is 35 minus 20, 15. So the coordinate value for H is 65, 15. So we know all these points. Then for circular interpolation we need the center point. So I have mentioned the center points as C1, C2 and C3, but the coordinate values is not mentioned here. You can easily calculate. Okay. So the first block is the header file. So G00 is the rapid traverse. You should know that. Okay, rapid traverse is used when we want to move the tool quickly without any cutting motion. Okay, for non-cutting move we use this G00, and G28 is the reference. Okay, we can define a reference position for this particular program, and the tool can be called to this reference position at any time. That is G28. Then G90 is absolute dimensioning. We can follow either absolute dimensioning or incremental dimensioning. In this case we are going to follow absolute dimensioning. So G90. Then M06 is for tool change. T3 is the tool number. You have to be careful that in the machine the same tool should be located at that particular number. Okay, there should be a matching between the program and the machine. So that's why we call these things as a header. Okay, now comes the program G55 for workpiece coordinate position settings. So we define this coordinate position setting as x0, y0. So the bottom left corner of the workpiece is defined as x0, y0 using G55. Now we start the spindle. M03 is used to start the spindle, and the spindle speed of 1000 rpm. Now G43. So here we are using this G43 as a tool length compensation. Okay, we are going to plunge the workpiece, so we have to be very careful, otherwise the tool will break. So we use this G43 to define this tool length compensation exactly. Okay, so G43 H1 is at 100. Next is G00 is at 10. So we are taking the specimen, the tool to Z10 using rapid traverse. Okay. Now G00 X30 Y15. So now it is the first point A. Okay. So we move up to A using rapid traverse G00 X30 Y15. So at this point we are going to plunge the tool. For that we are going G01 linear interpolation is used. Whenever you go for a cutting operation we have to use a linear interpolation. If it is circular we use G02 and G03. So here G01 is at minus 0.5. This is the depth. Okay, and G95 is used to define the feed rate in mm per revolution, and the feed rate value we are giving us F50. Okay, so here the cutting operation starts. So first the tool plunges from Z10 to Z minus 0.5. So you remember that the starting point is given as the top surface of the specimen is given as Z0. Okay, that you have to define. Now from that particular location, from A it has to move to B. So linear interpolation, A to B is a linear interpolation, it's a straight line. Now G01 X15 Y30. Okay, it takes a linear cut from A to B. From B to C again it is a linear interpolation. Here the x value is not changing, only the y value is changing. From B to C x value remains same. If the x value, if any value is not changing, you need not mention it in the program. The tool will follow the same thing. Okay, that's why for defining G01 Y70. So from B to C. Next we have to take a circular interpolation. This is circular interpolation counterclockwise. So we use G03, and from C to D the values we have to define. The tool is located at C. Now you have to define the path for D, that is X30 Y85 is the D value, and the center value you have to give. Okay, I and J. So X, Y, Z is the coordinate value, I, J, K is the center of the circle. Okay, here I value is used for X, J value is used for Y. So if you look at this particular case, I it is not going to move, whereas J it has to move by 15 units. That's why I0 J 15 for C1. Okay, representing C1. Next is a linear interpolation G01, Y value is not changing, so X70. Again we have a circular interpolation, but this time it is clockwise. So we use G02, and from E to F, F value is 85, 70. So we use the value X85 and Y70 and I0 J minus 15. Okay, here again x value is not going to change, but y value moves in the minus direction. You have to remember the positive and negative. Here it is minus 15, so j minus 15. Okay. Next is G01 Y35. There is no change from F to G. There is no change in the x value, so we use Y35. So next is a circular interpolation, again counterclockwise. So we use G03. So now from G to H, the coordinate value is x 65 and y 15. Now the center point C3, we have to define that in the x direction there is no change, but in the y direction there is a change. So I0 j minus 20. Now again it's a linear interpolation from H to A. The y value is not changing, only change in the x value. So G01 x30 for linear interpolation, and then we take it to G01 Z5. Okay, we are lifting, we are retracting the specimen in the z axis using linear interpolation, G01 up to Z5. Then M05 to stop the spindle, and G00 to Z100. This is the reference point. Okay, from using rapid traverse, we are moving the tool to Z100 to remove the specimen. Then G28, it takes moves to the reference, and G0 and M30 we stop the program. Okay, thank you for watching this video. The reference material used for this video is Automation, Production Systems and Computer Integrated Manufacturing by Mikkel B. Gruber. I would like to acknowledge the support of our lab technicians Mr. Chandrasekharan and Mr. Tamil Selvan for helping in creating the questions and the images.